What is going on, you guys? Adam Luce here. Welcome back to another video of moving weight fishing, and today I am going to be showing you guys how to make your own homemade bait pen. And this is extra large edition. This one's 200 gallons and it came out sweet. If you guys want to see how I built this thing and how we're going to store baits in it, stay tuned, drop a like, subscribe. Let's dive right in the video. What is going on, everybody? Today is a little bit different for the Moving Weight fam because I'm going to show you guys how to make the best bait pen in the world. Could take a day or two, but it's a fun project. Not really. But I'm telling you what, you can hold 400 sardines, maybe 300 sardines, 400 or 500 pilchards in that pen. Not at the same time, but it holds so much. It's like 150 gallons, I think, maybe 200 gallons. And the problem is, it's a process. But we're driving down right now. I'm going to Tank Depot in Pompano. First, I'm going to get Rinaldi's on the way, you know me. I'm going to Tank Depot in Pompano, picking up both chem tanks with both lids. Then we got to drill the holes. Then we got to cut the lids, get the hatches for the lids, bottom paint the pen. That's it, boys and girls. It's really not that bad. It's pretty bad. It's really not that bad. I'll see you when we get to Tank Depot, or maybe when we get Rinaldi's, but let's do it. I'm gonna show you guys how to make it exactly the way I make it. I'm no professional, but my bait does live pretty darn well, so we'll see you there. By the way, I grew up in probably, I don't know, I'd say the nicest place in the world, which is Jupiter, Florida. If you live in Jupiter, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't even come and visit. All right. Holy crap. That drive took way too long. It took like an hour. We have arrived to Tank Depot. As you can tell, they got the tanks. Where the heck are my chem tanks? Where are my chem tanks? There's one lid. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I don't know, this place has got a whole bunch of tanks. I could go inside and talk to somebody. I don't know where my chem tanks are at. There's number one. Yes, it is. All right, guys. Derek just helped me out. Yo. You're on YouTube, Derek. And got both chem tanks. I have to go to their other vendor or whatever to pick up the lids, but the total was $856 for two of these things. So it's not cheap, but they're super quality, super thick plastic. All I got to do is drill 2 million holes, make a hatch for the lid, throw some bottom paint on there for growth, and chuck her in the water. Just get a ride. So we're gonna throw these in the truck real quick and get to it. See you, Derek. So we got my wells on the forklift. We gotta throw it in the truck here. Head to the other place. Let's get them in the truck. Alright guys, real quick before we go ahead and get back into the video, Magic Spoon was nice enough to send us a few boxes of cereal, and I've been devouring them. They're so delicious. Let me tell you about them. This is my favorite flavor, which is cocoa. It's like a cocoa chocolate, and it's got 0 grams of sugar, 4 grams of net carbs, and 13 to 14 grams of protein, and 140 calories per serving. And I've been going to the gym a lot, trying to put on muscle, and sometimes breakfast gets boring. This cereal's delicious, and it's It's exactly what you want. It's lean. It's got protein in it, lots of protein, and it doesn't taste bad. It's delicious. All right, so any of you guys that are on a keto diet, it is keto friendly, and it's also gluten free for any of you that are allergic to gluten. I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself some of the cereal right now. So good. The cocoa and the fruity are definitely my favorite flavors. They also sent us peanut butter, which I can't eat because I'm allergic, but I'm sure it's really good. And frosted, which is delicious. It's like a vanilla, but one more bite. I'm telling you guys, this is a cereal you want. It's good for you. It's high in protein, it's delicious. Click the link down below to grab a variety pack of the cereal. Use discount code MOVINWEIGHT5. It'll be the link down below. Save $5 off on your entire order. Or you can go to magicspoon.com/MOVINWEIGHT5 and purchase more cereal there. That is it. Thank you guys. Let's get back into the video. All right, so the two that I've built before, I bottom painted. Went to West Marine, bought bottom paint, sanded the whole thing, then did one coat, let it dry. The next day did another coat, then let it dry. The next day did a third coat. To be honest with you, I mean, it works. Algae can't grow on it as easy, but to be 100% honest with you, I don't have time for that. I'm building a boat while I'm also doing this, and I just started sanding this thing, and I'm not even halfway done. It took me like 30 minutes, and then I'm thinking to myself, what am I gonna really make this a 3-day process, bottom painting it? I just called one of my buddies, David. I'm like, do you ever bottom paint yours? He's like, no, I just pull it out of the water every 3-4 months and pressure wash it. So screw it, I'm just gonna do that then, because I'm not going through this trouble. I don't mind pulling out of the water. I have a pressure washer, get all the crap off and good to go. So scratch the bottom paint. All we did so far was pick up the containers, pick up the lids. Now I'm gonna drill holes. So if you're gonna do it and you live back in the river and you have raggedy water, you have a lot of growth, I would bottom paint it. I'm gonna be in clean intercoastal water. All right, so this is pretty much how a DIY goes. So this is the smallest hole saw I have, and it's 1.5 inches. And that's too big, so I gotta leave the house again and go get a 1 inch. So here's the thing, let me just tell you guys about making something yourself. Every time I do this, I always think to myself, all right, here's what I need. I'm gonna do it all in one trip. You might as well just scratch that idea. You're gonna end up freaking running around town 1,000 times, getting everything you need until you really master it and know exactly what you need. Last time I did this, I didn't even use a hole saw. I used a freaking drill bit, dude. I literally used like a 1/2 inch, maybe a 3/4 like drill. And it was miserable. I was drilling holes for 5 hours. I don't know what I was doing. I'm not 100% sure. Pen came out really nice. It also took me 4 years to finish. I'm going to return this bottom paint and I'm going to get a 1 inch hole saw. I think that's what it's called. Correct me in the comment section below. Listen, I'm not mechanically inclined to be doing stuff like this, but I do catch nice baits, so I'll leave it there. All right, so we just got the 1 inch drill hole saw, whatever the heck it is. What is this thing? Metal hole saw. Oh, I was right. 1 inch. I almost went with 1 1/8. Then I'm thinking to myself, wow, a nice pill through with a freaking skosh right out of there. 1 inch is plenty. Really dreading drilling 2,000 holes. We'll see how this goes. See back at the house. See back at the house. So I got my 1-inch saw in here. It's not good at Ace Hardware. They literally couldn't help me at all. That's the only drill bit they had, and that thing's not made for cutting plastic. It has taken way too long. So I pulled out the 1.5 inch. Those holes are pretty big. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Here's all I'm doing. All right, as you guys can tell, I figured it out a little bit. Got some holes going in the pen. So originally, so this is what I'm using. I'm using a really old school drill, and I'm using a 15/16 inch, almost inch drill bit. And this is a 1-speed drill. It's super old school, and look at this. I can hit it and it'll literally still go for a while. So you gotta be really careful using this drill. Alright. You guys get the gist. I'm drilling holes. It's really not much to it. And you want to drill from the inside out. So most of your scrap marks like this are on the outside. You don't want baits running into those. I'm still going to lightly go over it with the heavy grit sander and just eat up all that stuff. Just because when your baits are swimming around your pen, you don't want them getting scratched up and whatnot. But I'm really contemplating bottom painting this thing. It's just going to make life 1,000 times easier on me in the future, but I don't know, man. It's so much other crap to do. Might as well just do it right the first time though, right? So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna grind it out. All right, whoa, Johnson, relax. We're gonna finish the bait pen today for you guys. And all we did is measure the lid. It's raggedy. You're raggedy. What was it, 57 inches?
It was 54 inches, so we split the difference at 27, line down the middle. We got 2 lids here, one's on top of the other, so we just have to cut one time.
Let's see it, John. Johnson cut these 2 pieces of starboard a few weeks ago, and this chem tank to the lid is super flimsy and it caves in on itself. So we're gonna put the starboard up underneath and then put the stainless steel hinges and bolt them on. Picked up some stuff from the Old West piece, some heavy duty hinges. It's gonna be the best one yet. Okay, so we just got a couple bolts. I forget what exactly they are. Pretty much, if you guys want to do this yourself, if you're watching the video, whatever hinges you get, you got to match the bolt. That's pretty much it. And you don't want them too long to where they're going so far through the starboard that it's just stupid. All right, this is very simple. Just bolting these. Got some small washers. Everything's stainless steel, obviously, by the way, because this is going to be sitting in the water. Why would you not? And if you live in Florida, you might as well just get stainless steel everything.
Second one.
Third. Fourth. right, so we put the piece of starboard underneath so it's a little bit cleaner look. And really tight. We already did the one there.
Good. That's it.
All right. This is pretty straightforward. You guys don't need to see us tighten a bunch of different bolts. These are heavy duty stainless steel.
They're actually marine stainless, right?
Yeah. But they don't fall down by themselves, which is fine, but I'm just gonna have to manually close the lid with the gaff or something every time, but it's no big deal at all.
Well, it'll be nice when you lift it up.
Exactly. It will be. It'll stay up for me. It'll actually stay up in the air rather than fall back on its side, which will be nice. That's what it looks like on the bottom side. And our lid's no longer gonna fold over on itself because of the starboard supporting it up. So we're gonna do, we did one here.
We'll do the last hinge.
Probably should have done one here.
Now we're gonna put a few screws through.
You're right.
Secure that.
Yeah, we're gonna put some screws around here and here to secure the starboard down. So there's literally no wiggle room at all. So we'll have one here, here, and here. And then bolt it on the other side of the lid and then do the same thing for the other lid because we're making 2 chem tanks. And that should be it. And then our next step is making buoys, but I don't know if I'm gonna show you guys that. All right, we finished lid number 1, but the mosquitoes have found us. We live near the water, so the mosquitoes are so bad here in Florida. And like. All right, Johnson, stand still for 1 second. Watch them aggregate on Johnson. Hope you guys can see these things. Freaking huge mosquitoes. Look at that one. So, and they're freaking just, they're bad. All right, here's what she looks like. We still got to screw a couple on each side. Johnson did one. Probably gonna do a couple. Oh, you know what? He got it done. Looks nice. Can you give me a hand?
I put.
I know, I see.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, so we actually have to post this video tomorrow. This thing's mainly done for the most part. Lid's pretty much done. This can be the nicest one yet. So, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're not ready. All we have to do is secure the lid on there. We're gonna come up with our own idea. If you guys want to see that, follow me on Instagram, adam.malusi will be popping up right here. I post pretty much everything I do on the Instagram. You guys get to see sneak peeks before it goes to YouTube. And then all we're gonna do after that is put floats. And that's pretty much your choice on what you wanna do. Crab trap floats, swordfish buoys. I think I'm gonna do like 4 or 5 swordfish buoys and just have them wrap around. That's why I didn't drill holes here. Here, all the way around, just so it floats. You only need a couple. And then put her in the water, start catching bait. If this video hits 30,000 views, we'll make a video going strictly bait fishing to load that thing with sardines. I guarantee you can fit 400 in there. They'll live great. And I'll show you how to keep them alive, feed them, put them in the pen properly, dehook your baits properly, and take care of them. Till next video, Movin' Weights out.